Hey fam, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Roland S. Martin. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. All right, folks, the NAACP, of course, has already stood with NABJ in demanding black executives at CNN. Now, the Congressional Black Caucus, they were actually weighing in with their voice as well. Critically important, folks. And so I want to go to read the statement that was sent out by Karen Bass. She, of course, is the chair of the Congressional Black Caucus. She said, quote, "A newsroom that looks as diverse as America has the ability to raise awareness about issues impacting black and brown communities across the nation. CNN's lack of black representation among its leadership positions is truly troubling, and it must be addressed. It is through diversity at all levels of any company that we are truly able to thrive, and our media must be committed to the core American values of inclusiveness and diversity. The CBC stands firmly with NABJ and asks that CNN implement policies that allow African Americans to obtain equal representation within the newsroom." Now, I got a phone call, folks, today that CNN, they have a monthly town hall meeting where Jeff Zucker, the president, meets with CNN staffers. One of the first questions he got was regarding NABJ. What he then did was continue to criticize me, saying, oh, the damage I caused CNN with the town hall back in 2016 that we hosted at TV1, when in fact, I didn't send any questions to anybody. Donna Brazile did, and she's admitted that she actually should not have done that. Now, here's what's interesting. In the meeting, Jeff Zucker refused to say how he's going to fix his problem. See, Jeff Zucker wants to keep trying to make this thing about me. Nah, boo, it's your problem. Where are your black executives? Where's your black plan? That's the real deal. Now, Color of Change has also announced their online petition. Jeff Zucker, give black execs a seat at the table. If you go to colorofchange.org, you can sign up for their petition. All of you should sign up. They want to deliver thousands of petitions to the doorsteps of CNN saying, where are your black executives? I want to go to our panel here. Chris, here is the real deal. The real deal. Jeff Zucker wants to keep trying to say, oh, well, we'll meet with NABJ if Roland's not there. I ain't your problem. Your problem is you got no black executive producers, you've got no black VPs, no black EVPs, no black SVPs, and no black direct reports. And not a single statement that CNN has released since NABJ dropped our statement and going public have they addressed the core issue.
And I don't believe Zucker plans to address the core issue so long as he can deflect. The fact is, for me, and strictly from a conservative position, I absolutely enjoy the fact that CNN, who has for so long really criticized conservatives for being racist, now we see that, in fact, they're complicit in this. There is no reason in the world that CNN, for as long as it has been around, does not have a more diverse ranks of people. That's number one. Number two, clearly, I don't think that what he's going to be able to say with any credibility is we can't find any.
And again, he keeps, and first of all, folks, Robert Patillo has joined us, so we get Robert mic'd up right now, so I just want to let y'all know that. And of course, we know he wants to weigh in, being based there in Atlanta, so you'll do so in 1 second. Glad to have you here. Erica, that's the real deal here. They won't address the issue. Jeff Zucker in every statement, oh, Roland did this, didn't. And so we're not going to meet with NABJ because of Roland. And then he apparently he also said in a meeting today that this was y'all going to love this one. If NABJ was serious about diversity, they wouldn't meet with us without Roland.
What?
If you were serious about diversity, you would hire some black people as executives. See, again, no, that's game, recognized game.
Right. Right, and deflection will not win because diversity is a must, and we all know that media definitely shapes the imagery of everything that we see. And because a lot of the content that we do consume is really coming from one lens, the pushes that we're seeing by NABJ, by yourself, by other people that carry influence are most important, so people can really see the difference between what it means to have well-rounded news, because their most recent hire, a political editor, is a white woman. So again, that's not diversity as
well. First of all, after they got criticized for hiring Sarah Isker, who was a spokeswoman at the Department of Justice, as a political editor, when she's never worked at a media company in her life, has never been a journalist. They got their behinds ripped. Then when she announced coming off a vacation, oh, I'm just going to be an analyst, and it's like, and then Jeff Zucker tried to defend that by saying, oh, she was quite talented, never been a journalist in her life. Show me somebody black who gets hired as a political editor at CNN, who's never been a journalist, who's never even worked at a media company. Gotcha. But the thing here, Robert Patillo, is, first of all, here, you got my iPad here? Okay, y'all, pull it up. This photo y'all see right here is a selfie that we took on Monday when NABJ met with the leadership of ABC News. I was in the meeting, Robert, and we're dealing with them on black executives. The reality is Jeff Zucker can try all he wants to make me the story, but no, the reason NABJ called them out is because no black executive producers, no black vice presidents, no black SVPs, no black EVPs, and no black direct reports. That's why we called them out.
Well, I like to keep it 100 when I'm on here, so let's just keep it 100. The first time I met with somebody at CNN to talk about being a political analyst, to talk about being a pundit, to talk about coming on to talk about political issues and criminal justice reform, the person told me we do not have any straight black men who come on our network. Bam! 100% is what they told me. And so then when I started looking through the people who they invite on, the people who talk, you'll notice there are very few alpha, assertive, straight black men who get to talk on CNN about political issues.
Well, maybe that's why in 2013 they wouldn't give me a new contract. Go ahead.
Let's keep it 100%.
Hold up. The person literally told you that.
If you keep it 100% crunchy, if you look at what you see, they love having catty black women. They love them snapping their necks and making sounds and all those other things to make viral clips. They love the black men that they have on to do the same, to be sassy and insulting. They had the one lady filing her fingernails and to make viral clips. What they do not want is anyone talking on behalf of the black community from a place of authority, from a place not of partisanship, not to say, well, Trump is the devil or Hillary is the devil or whatever else it is. They want those types of people who create the types of viral clips that they want. And because of that, you cannot consider that to be real news.
And here's the piece. By having no black executives, there's nobody at the table to say, this is why you shouldn't be doing this nonsense. And that's the real deal. Now, first of all, there's some brothers over there I know who are contributors who are heterosexual and they married.
Well,
they probably
minority though.
I got you, but again, I'm just letting y'all know. But literally, a person who works at CNN that's what they told you.
Told me.
Also, y'all, go to my iPad for this next photo. This was back in, I think it was September or so. This is us with Fox News. Let me say it again. Fox News said, no, go back to the photo. Fox News sat down. Y'all see who I'm standing next to? The woman in the white, Suzanne Scott. That's the CEO of Fox News. Let me go on over here. I'm going to go that way. See that brother on the end? Yeah. The president of Fox Business. So Fox has more high-ranking black executives than CNN. Just going to leave that right there. Fox has more high-ranking black executives than CNN.
Yep.
Just gonna leave it right there for y'all just to let it marinate. But see, Jeff Zucker wants to make it about me. So let me go ahead and do roll call for y'all. Tanisha Abernathy was the executive producer at CNN, left, not necessarily all up to her, in 2015. That's the last time they had a black executive producer. 4 years. Darius Walker was made VP in 2013, was laid off in 2014. Jody Moriba became vice president for diversity, left in December 2016. Hasn't been a black VP since. Mark Whitaker was a number 2 at CNN under the previous leadership. Zucker let him go in February of 2013. Zucker has not had a black direct report in 6 years. He started in January. So essentially, the entire time Jeff Zucker has led CNN, he has not had a black direct report. So Jeff, you can keep trying to make this thing about me, but homie, it's about you. It's about your lack of black executives. It's about how you somehow can't find them. And just so y'all know, the number 2 at CBS is a black woman, Kim Godwin. It's amazing how they could find a black woman. It's amazing how the other networks can find black people. But see, this is why y'all gotta go to color change, because see, back to our panel here, NAACP, color of change, Reverend Jackson, Rainbow Push, NNPA, Alphas, all standing with us on this. And these are networks people are watching. And then one media writer tried to sit here and say, oh, NABJ forgot Don Lemon. First of all, Don not an executive. See, all of these networks, what they want to do with us is say, well, look who's on air. Right. No. We care about on air and off air.
Right.
They want us to focus on the sharecroppers, the folks on air, and not the folks who are running the things.
Right. It's, your participation with the NFL, so it's about the people that make the decisions.
That's right.
Not necessarily. It is about the players, but it's about the people that makes the decisions. So continuing to push that diversity and not deflection is definitely going to be most important. And then we're going to have to get engaged on that because, again, this directly impacts the content that we see every day, and it's a 24-hour news cycle.
And see, but again, just so I need y'all to understand, because we're going to take this thing to another level. And here's the other piece. So with no black execs at CNN, which means that those black folks who are there don't have the opportunity to get hired by another network. See, that's the other piece.
Pipeline.
Yeah.
Pipeline issue.
Pipeline. So if you are a VP at CNN, you might get hired as an SVP or EVP or president somewhere else. Yeah. That's also the issue.
Yeah.
Well, it's and also on this point of editorial control. The SVPs, the people in power, give you that editorial control. Right. So when the people in power are saying, well, you're just talking about Russia every night, and we're just going to hammer Russia, that means we're not handling issues like reparations. We're not talking about economic development. We're not talking about why are we doing a drone war in Africa that's still killing black folks every day. Because you don't have that editorial control, you can be the smiling face in front of the camera all you want to be, but you're not. You're a puppet. There's someone else writing the words in that script. There's someone else controlling the words that are coming out of your mouth. And that's why we have so little penetration. Reverend Jackson asked me about 10 years ago to do a report for him called Black in the Media. And at that time, we did a report, I think it was 2000, I was in law school, 2008, 2009, where we looked at the numbers of people who were in executive position, had editorial control at the news networks. Back then at CNN, the number was 0. In 2019, the number at CNN is 0. So we can make all the strives and all the progress we want in having a pretty face deliver us the same information, but it's still the same information until we make that change.
So I'm going to play this for y'all. So the folks said, when Soledad O'Brien called out CNN in August 4th, 2018, the folks at Mediaite put this together. So if y'all don't believe Ro, I'm about to show you literally the cabinet of Jeff Zucker. So direct reports is like, the president has a cabinet. That's what you have here. So go to my iPad. Y'all about to see all of his direct reports.
This is CNN.
Y'all didn't see a single African American. That's called receipts, Jeff Zucker. So you want to keep trying to make this thing about me? That's fine. You can try to attack my integrity, my credibility. The fact of the matter is, I communicated with several African Americans, professors and Black Lives Matter activists, and also Donna Brazile about Black specific questions. Did I email the Hillary Clinton camp? Nope. Did I tell anybody to do? Nope. Would I do that? Nope. Has Donna Brazile admitted she did? Yep. Has she said it was wrong? Yep. But you know what's wrong? Easy. No Black executive producers. That's what's wrong. No Black VPs. That's what's wrong. No Black EVPs and SVPs. And no Black direct reports. So Jeff, let me know when you're going to address that. Because you can keep trying to sit here and deflect and try to sit here and blame me for something that happened in 2016. But where are the Black people? In the high-paying jobs, in decision-making jobs. We're waiting. We're waiting. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Calling all HBCU alumni, students, and leaders enter the Ford Motor Company HBC-You Mobility Challenge and win $25,000 for your school. Building on their long-term support of HBCUs, Ford is looking to improve mobility in HBCU communities through innovative solutions. The winning program will receive a grant up to $25,000 to implement their proposal. The deadline is near March 31st, 2019. Go to FGB.Life, FGB.Life for more information and to apply. Ford goes further in our community, and we certainly thank them for being a partner here at Roland Martin Unfiltered. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.